The Sports Center, Kevin Nagandi with you for the next 60 minutes. Shams has the very latest on Wemby's injury and the future for Giannis in Milwaukee. Plus, with the NFL draft just over 2 weeks away, Mel Kiper Jr. tells us the key for Ty Simpson to hear his name called in the first round. Let's go! All right, we start with a developing story in the NBA. Spurs star Victor Wembanyama suffering a rib contusion in their win over the Sixers last night. Sat the second half. It happened in a collision with Paul George. Wemby needs to play 20 minutes in one of San Antonio's last 3 games to qualify for postseason awards. That is a big deal before the postseason. Of course, that is senior NBA insider Shams Charania joining us now on SportsCenter. Shams, what more do we know about Wemby's injury almost 24 hours later?
Kev, this just in. Victor Wembanyama is doubtful for Wednesday's game against the Portland Trail Blazers, but he underwent some testing today on that rib contusion that now places him day to day. So the Spurs will evaluate him day to day. Testing confirmed a rib contusion. My understanding is even if Victor Wembanyama misses tomorrow night's game, there is confidence that he will play in at least one of the final few games left before the end of the regular season. As you just said, Victor Wembanyama needs to play at least 20 minutes in one more regular season games out of the final 3 that they have to be eligible for the All-NBA teams, the Defensive Player of the Year award, and MVP.
And, of course, when you get those All-NBA teams, that leads into a bigger contract down the road. So we will keep an eye on that, of course, over the next 24 hours and later this week. Meanwhile, this season has been an absolute disaster for another star, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Multiple injuries, missed playoffs, endless questions about his future in Milwaukee. The latest, the league is investigating the Bucks because he wants to play, and they want him to sit, and they haven't cleared him. Shams, what does the relationship look like right now between Giannis and Milwaukee's front office?
Kev, let's take a step back here. Giannis Antetokounmpo, a top 3 to 5 player in the world, has sparked and led to an NBA investigation into his own team. That speaks volumes across the NBA community, but we have to look at the past that has set up the present. In 2020 and 2023, he signed contract extensions with the Milwaukee Bucks, and at that point, sources on both sides told me there was a gentleman's agreement, a promise of sorts, to agree to trade him when the time comes, that they would work collaboratively. And so Giannis and his agent, I'm told, took that up with Bucks ownership, Jimmy Haslam and Wes Edens, 2 weeks before the trade deadline for them to do right by him and amicably split. That led to the Bucks engaging with teams, and my understanding is the one offer and one team that the Bucks seriously considered at the deadline was the Miami Heat, an offer on Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, multiple draft compensations as well. And so when you look into the summer now, the misalignment that exists, multiple team sources tell me the misalignment between ownership, the coaching staff, the front office, and obviously their star player, it has led to feelings at the highest of levels in that organization that inevitably a split will be occurring this offseason.
We have had the summer of LeBron, the summer of Kevin Durant. We will have the summer of Giannis, of course, and it's just a matter of a couple months. Shams Charania with the very latest in the NBA. Indiana, they were the champs in football. Staying in the Big Ten, it's now Michigan. They did something last night that the school hadn't done in 37 years, not since De La Soul, Public Enemy, Sega Genesis, and Acid Wash Jeans. That is, win a national championship. Here's Wolverines head coach Dusty May after the 6-point win over UConn.
These guys obviously have a lot of individual talent, and they gave to the group, and they showed love to each other throughout, publicly, privately, and it was authentic and just a really, really special group.
It means the world to me. Like, I'm just so proud of myself, where I came from. Like, last year I was really down on myself. A lot of people doubted me, and I'm just so proud of myself for me to be able to say I was the most outstanding player and win a national championship at the same time.
Congrats to Cadeau. Michigan has a case for this being the best season in Big Ten history ever. They tied the conference record for wins in a season. They also set the conference record for best point differential in a single tournament as well, ahead of Isaiah Thomas's Indiana team in 1981 and Magic's Michigan State squad in 1979. Tony and Mike have much more on the Wolverines in PTI's bonus topic.
All right, Wilbon, all 5 of Michigan's starters, all 5 were transfers. Is that good for college basketball?
Tony, you know what? I moved past whether it's good or not. It is. This is what college basketball is. Women's, men's, this is college basketball. It's college football too, but it's college basketball most prominently. And yes, guys our age, you and I, are going to look at this at some point, we already did, during the season and go, my God, all they do is transfer every year. And not just once. People are 2- and 3-time transfers, and they wind up in a place, and maybe they're productive, maybe they're not. Tennessee women's basketball has like the entire team transferring out. So this is what college basketball is. I can't say it's bad, right? I mean, it was a productive season. The games were competitive. The tournament was pretty damn good. I think the NBA is going to be enhanced by the people coming out this year, all of whom they stayed 1 year or they transferred. It's what it is.
Yeah, I equated completely college basketball and college football. This is how people get around now. This is how they make money. The rules have changed. You can make money and you can avail yourself of immediate transfer. For X amount of years, for 100 years, however long it was, the labor force in college basketball and college football got no money. They had no rights. They had nothing that they could do. And now they do, and I think overall I'm in favor of that. I don't think it hurt the season in any way. But let's look at Dusty May for a second. A few years ago, he took Florida Atlantic to the Final Four. Nobody ever expected that. Now at Michigan, now he's won a national championship. So it seems to me he is maneuvering this waterfall as good or better than anybody else out there. And that is what is going on now. You can move around. The rules change almost daily. Who in our lifetime was a coach who, when they changed the rules, took advantage of it all the time? It was Dean Smith. Dean Smith understood the rules and how to get as close to the edge as possible, better than anybody else. So I know you would like me to condemn all of these things that are going on now, but I don't think it has hurt the product. I don't. I don't condemn them. I don't want anybody to condemn them. It's just weird. Will you concede that? It's just strange. Yeah. Sure. You know, but strange is what we got. That's it. We're done. Back to you.
Tony, Mike, thank you. On the other side, at the buzzer, UConn head coach Dan Hurley hugging a tearful Alex Caravan. The senior was trying to become the first player since UCLA's heyday in the 60s and 70s to win 3 natties in 4 years. Came up short, but still leaves stores as the winningest player in the history of a historic program.
This guy changed my life, the staff's lives, the joy he's brought to the university, fan base. He's helped to make UConn, I think, right now, you know, we're probably the premier program in college basketball right now. You know, having been to 3 of the 4 national championship games, having won 2 of them. He's put UConn in that rarefied place in college basketball.
Think about this. Out of the nearly 25,500 players that appear in the NCAA tournament, Caravan is one of 26 to make 3 national championship game appearances. An incredible career with 2 rings to show for it. His 18 tournament wins tied for the 5th most all time. Coming up, the Lakers have been decimated by injuries. LeBron has been the last man standing until today. We've got an update. And the draft just 16 days away. Our latest mock has Ty Simpson outside the first round. Mel Kiper Jr. joining us with the best fit for the former Bama quarterback.
SportsCenter is brought to you by The Farmer's Dog. Real food, made fresh, delivered. Get 50% off your first box